All right, DP Photography here, bringing another video, and today doing a little different route. You know, I drove about 20-25 minutes out of town. I don't know if you could see that right there. I'm pissed that I did not bring my camera, because that is one of my favorite birds right there. That is a red canary. Beautiful, beautiful bird. But man, and I was thinking about bringing my, how you doing? I was thinking about bringing my big lens, my 2-600 with my Sony camera, but I figured I already had too much going on, you know. So got a bit of a confession to make right now. Last few days, man, I came out to ride and I've been shell shocked, man. Like, I took it on my normal route and I was too scared, you know. I actually rode it to cross the street where I usually cross over at, and yeah, I panicked and turned back around, went back home. And my problem is when it comes to mounting with the 360 camera in my hand. I know it's a bit dangerous, you know, and it throws me off a little bit. But once again, I'm out here getting ready to try the same thing, 30 miles from home. Definitely not the smartest thing, but I don't really have a problem mounting. I just have a problem. And what I gotta do usually is, yeah, once I step on with the 2 feet, I'll be good. So get this out, lock my car up. Yeah, man, I usually what happens is I step on and I step on wrong and that other foot gets twisted up in there. But like this, I think I'm good. Yep, I'm good. And I'm on. Now I chose to come up this way because this is a long road and it's got some nice little turns and curves. Definitely geared up more for this ride, you know, just in case I do fall. And I didn't throw my shades on, which is something that I like to do just for the simple, not even for like the sun, but for the bugs. And I'm feeling a bit of a wobble, but I'm all right. Doing 21, 22, pretty fast. You know, I just got on and I'm already up to speed. I was gonna come up here and fly my drone, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have much of a sunset. So I opted to just go for a little ride on my, woo, that's a gnarly, got a gnarly wobble going on. And I remember what they told me down in the comments, man. They said, you know, if you're doing 30 miles per hour, man, and you get that death wobble, woo, I could imagine what that shit feels like, man. Because, you know, the EUC is powerful, man. It feels strong. And I definitely don't want to get that death wobble, man. Looks like the sun is trying to peek back out. And maybe, you know, if I make it back, you know, before the sun actually sets, which, you know, it's possible, I'll be able to fly and get me a nice sunset picture. There's also deer and stuff back here. There go another bird. Big ass bug just flew over my head. Yeah, that's the reason why I like to wear sunglasses. But I'm out here, I'm doing it. I wanted to get up here sooner or later and do a ride down this road. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to the end. Definitely gonna go over this bridge that's around this curve and you know, just taking the scenery. mosquito control. I've also forgot my bug spray, man, but luckily today, the mosquitoes aren't going crazy. And just like on the one wheel, I'm sure that there's some kind of technique to actually falling. You know, elbow pads will probably be essential if that were to occur, which I don't have on right now, but I'm not going too fast. I'm not going too crazy. Just want to get out and do a nice little ride, you know? Sweet. No cars. As you can see, there's no cars on this road. I think I've ran into one car so far, which is excellent. It's just me, nature, you know, the bugs, and the birds. Running into a little bit of a wind, but nothing too major. You know, the rides that I've already done have prepared me for what I'm dealing with right now. And this is the keys, man. This is the keys. Sugarloaf key to be exact. Yeah, next time I come, you know, I definitely will put my birding lens on my chest because this is prime birding location. Although I don't see many birds, this is where you'll go to find them. This is like a nature preserve. And I'm doing a steady 24 miles per hour right now. Haven't really gotten up too much speed, you know. I'm not really focused on going fast just yet. Definitely want to work on my technique before I do anything. And yeah, you know, if I were to fall, you know, I'll try to use my knees to take the most of the impact since I got on them cool Liat knee pads. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Doing great. Now, the reason why I was shell-shocked, you know, I have been a little bit reluctant to, you know, I don't have the confidence that I usually have. And that's because, you know, I hurt my foot actually 2 more times, but only once on the EUC. And it was the same exact way. This time I did it in front of a person. You know, they asked me if, you know, it's hard to ride. I told them, yeah, I messed my foot up. You know, I was kind of healing. Foot was probably about 90% healed, and I stepped on it wrong right in front of them. Foot got grabbed in there. Only thing that was worse this time was that I actually held on with my hand as well, and I got both of them twisted up. My hand is still healing, still cracking, still making a popping sound. And you know, the road is a little bit bumpy back here. But yeah, my wrist got twisted up as well as my foot. And you know, it didn't even take as long. You know, I'll say the first time it took about 5 days for me to, you know, get it to about 90%, and then I re-injured it. And you know, about 3 days later, I was probably at about 80% after the second injury, and I jumped off a curb with my one wheel, not on purpose. It was definitely totally by accident, and I twisted that foot again, and it sucked. I gotta say, it sucked. But once again, probably at about, now I'm at about 95% healed up and back at it again. You know, I can't leave the EUC alone for too long. I really love this thing, you know. Even though I've been getting injured on it, I still love it, you know. It's something that's become a part of me. One wheel still favor, you know, I still favor my one wheel, I guess because I know how to ride it a lot better. And now this road is getting a little bit iffy again. It's bumpy. You telling me I almost made it to the end of the road already? Yes, it is. I'm almost back here. Woo. And the road, oh yeah, it's getting a little bit iffy. Hello? What's up, babe? I can't see you. That's probably because I'm back here. Yeah, this road is definitely not great, man. Woo!
How about now?
All right, the road is not the best. So I'm gonna call you right back. I'm in Sugarloaf. Almost at the end of the road. All right.
I'll see you at 9 o'clock.
Hey, let me get off the phone. I shouldn't even have called you. Oh man. Yeah, the road is definitely a little bit uneven. You know, I can feel every little bump in the road. Yeah, I'm trying to get off this phone. Not the smartest thing. But that being said, you know, I don't know if I want to stop. I don't think I'm gonna stop because there's no reason for me to stop. There's nothing back here to actually see, you know, if I do stop, you know. I gotta try to do a quick little turnaround. Woo, did it. I did it. I did it when it counted the most. I did not want to go on that gravel and be trying to turn in the gravel. And now I'm also noticing that I was going with the wind at first. Now I'm going against the wind, man, but it is what it is, man. Still enjoying my ride, man. Still enjoying my ride. And like I say, hopefully I can make it back in time to get a picture of if we do get a sunset. Throw my Mavic Pro 3, my Mavic 3 Pro up in the sky. I got an ND filter on it, ND32 right now. And probably don't need to have an ND filter on there right now because it's cloudy. And I don't know if I'll be able to make it back in time. I don't know what time it is. Definitely need to adjust my pads. That's one thing that I'm noticing. The pads definitely need adjusting because right now they're digging into my shin pretty hard. Now, another thing that done happened on this ride is I'm getting my confidence back. That was a fucking wasp. Big ass wasp. Hit my helmet. Luckily, didn't hit me in the face. That was a pretty big wasp. Like this woman here, she's got on a net around her face. All right, how you doing? All right. Which is very wise, you know. Nobody wants to be getting bit by mosquitoes and everything. Now I'm doing a good 27. Probably the fastest that I've gone on this thing. 27 miles per hour. And the road got a little bit uneven again. But it was nice to get up here and feel what this road feels like, you know? Like I said, I've been wanting to get up here for some time. Just, you know, because it's a long road and once again, it's away from all the cars and traffic. And it's closer to nature, you know, which I love. I very much love. That wind is definitely blowing. It is blowing something furious right now. And I don't know how long I've been recording. I don't know how long I've been out here. Maybe I'll give you a different angle. Yeah, mostly so far it's been all just me holding the camera. Woo. The road once again is getting a little bit rocky. Rocky. Yes. Uneven terrain, but definitely still enjoying. Oh my goodness, that wind. Definitely the hardest wind that I've faced so far. Definitely the hardest wind that I've faced so far. So basically, you know, on this ride, I've discovered, you know, what I actually need to focus more on, and it would definitely be my mounting and unmounting. More of the mounting, you know what I mean? Even though I got on this thing without a problem, it still wasn't the most graceful mount. It definitely wasn't the most graceful mount. And some people tell me that I should practice with one leg, but even that seems like it's gonna be real hard, you know? Riding with one leg on this heavy machine, not the simplest of things. But I don't know, you know, I definitely will get out there and I'll practice until I get where I want to be. That being said, it has been a nice ride. Not quite sure. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to see the sunset. Anyway, that sunset ain't the best, you know? Yeah, that sunset ain't the best. One thing I can say is I didn't fall, and that is great. It's like I say, any day that I don't eat shit or bust my ass is a great day. You know, it don't feel good when you fall. It's like, man, I don't know how much longer I got, but I got some foot fatigue going on right now. Hopefully, not too much longer. Oh, the size of the bugs that's bumping into me are huge, man. And I know we don't got murder hornets, but man, they feel big, man. Whatever I'm bumping into feels huge. Man. And it is a coffee day. Did have quite a bit of coffee. So I can feel, you know, myself getting ready to cramp up. Trying not to. Trying not to. Trying not to. Man. It's like, how much longer is the road, man? Yeah, I definitely got out here today, man. I definitely got out here today. Man. Not sure how many miles that was, but sooner or later, I'll come back here and actually count. Oh man, I probably should stop, but I'm trying to push through. Keep on pushing. Damn. Shucks. I definitely gotta move my pads. I don't feel it as much in the left. Definitely feel it in the right. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to pull over. And the reason why I don't want to pull over is because I don't want to have to mount again. Ain't that something? I don't want to pull over because I don't want to have to mount again. I don't trust myself in the mount that bad that I don't want to pull over. Just want to get where I gotta go and unmount. Now, unmounting is not that bad. I can stop with no problem. Slow down to a crawl, you know, probably doing like less than 1 mile per hour and step off. My goodness, will I make it? Will I make it without stopping? I think I will. I'm determined. And I got y'all with me. And if I do fall, it'll make for an epic video, right? But I damn sure ain't trying to fall, man. I could see myself breaking something right now. I guess the way to fall would be to slide on my knees and my chest and my hands. Who knows? Like I said, I ain't trying to fall. And there goes my car right there. Thank goodness I made it back, man. As usual, you know, DP Photography, also known as The Real Bird. Thank you guys for watching, man. And if you got any tips for me, just drop them down in the comments. Until next time, DP Photography, also known as The Real Bird, I'm out. And I made it. Told you I would.